Jewel. I am Jewel Lennar, and I help entrepreneurs to show up big and connect with their people. You know, today is the day we talk about branding. And so I actually owe you from Friday a follow-up on answer the public because I had an interruption and I had to go and I was supposed to. Anyway, the point is today, what I would like to do is revisit branding. What is it to begin with, real quick, and then show you how a working knowledge of your brand and your target audience is what will really magnify the benefit of a tool like Answer the Public. So with that, I want to share my screen. Let's see. I was planning on setting this up beforehand, but then I was too hot on the button, and I just pressed the button too quick. So let's see if I can do this real quick. That's Answer the Public. Okay, so I'll share the definition of branding. I'm not sure if you can see this or if this is helpful or not. But so I went to the American Marketing Association. I said, okay, let's go back to the very beginning. What is branding? Because there's so many different viewpoints, perspective, just like with everything in marketing. There's so much, fluff. There's so much I don't want to say fluff. That would be good coming from a marketing person, but there's a lot of different ways to interpret different things as they relate to marketing. And so I thought I'd just go and get the definition, right? So this is according to the American Marketing Association. It actually shows the Chevy. Like, who doesn't recognize Chevy, right? It actually shows the Chevy icon. And then it says the definition is a brand is a name, term, design, symbol, or any other feature that identifies one seller's good or service as distinct from another seller's goods or service. So you notice what you did not hear. You did not hear that it's going to, and you can't convert it to cash right away. It's not something you do to make money right away. So anything that anyone approaches you with and says, oh, build your brand, you're going to make a lot of cash. Just want to manage your expectations. Not directly, not right away. But it is a very important component because, as the definition says, it helps you distinguish your products from someone else's products. So now, if we take the foundation of brand, the definition, and we know that it's how I distinguish myself from someone else, how you distinguish yourself from someone else. Now we can take that definition and begin begin to play with who we are as a company or as a brand. And then once you understand what that is and the people that you serve, a tool like Answer the Public is perfect because it helps you to actually find out what your people are thinking about, right? So let's use me as an example. So I help entrepreneurs to show up big and connect with their public, to show up as a bigger company than you are because you have automations and the tools needed to be in multiple places and look like your corporate, counterparts, right? And connect with your people, being able to understand what are the problems that they're seeking to solve. How can you help them? How can you make the process of adding marketing to their business in the right way as an investment? How can you participate with them and help them to do a better job with that, right? So a great use of Answer the Public, and I'm going to share my screen. Let's see. I'm going to share my screen. Wait. I want to share my screen. Sharing my screen. This is Answer the Public. If you go to, let me just get there. If you go to answerthepublic.com, then you'll see this smiley gentleman here, and it has a search bar. And if we go here and look at the definition of what they are doing, you're actually getting direct content from your people, right? Untapped gold mine of content ideas. The original topic from Free Tool Friday was, how do I find what to talk about on social media? And in this case, find out directly from the public. So I'll do a quick search and then I'll let you go and play with it. But again, answerthepublic.com is the resource. So I'm just going to go up here because I'm interested in entrepreneurs. And let's say AI, that's a big topic. Let's see what happens if I put in that. In the United States in English. So you see that you can be in multiple countries, multiple languages. This tool works. They let you have a few free to start. And then there's a subscription. So this is what I didn't log in or anything right now. I just put in some information. So they start gathering your data. If you can see this here. And they have a little code, key indicators, highly searched, average search, and lower questions. So here it'll give you the volume, search volume variation. And then in the second row, cost per click variation, which we won't go into any of that today. It's advertising related. So let's just look real quick at some of the questions. So there's 35 questions here. So let's just see what kind of questions they have. Well, entrepreneurship make you rich. Okay, that's interesting. And again, your topics don't have to be specifically about your product or service. It could be your opinion. So here's a question: will entrepreneurship make you rich? Well, what's your opinion on that today? It depends on the day of the week, doesn't it, or the month? Another question. Well, this is an interesting group of questions for my topic. Why entrepreneurs are important? Why entrepreneurs are bad employees. I want that one. So again, you can kind of go around and look at these questions, and every single question that is on this circle, you see I'm moving around here, this circle, every single question that is in this circle is a question that you can address on social media with your content, no matter what it is. So again, if you are an entrepreneur, now some entrepreneurs are not into, you don't want to go out and you don't want to make content, and that's not your jam. And that's okay, because there are multiple ways that you can go out and have a presence on social media. There are multiple ways that you can do that. But if you are an entrepreneur, you're comfortable on video, or you want to be, you're developing that skill set, and you want to have more presence on social media, you are not lacking whatsoever on topics to talk about, as I've shown you. So just go to answerthepublic.com and you'll have a plethora of things to talk about. So there you have it. What do I talk about on social media? Everything that you want to talk plus some. Answer the questions of the people who are in your target audience. Answer the questions of the people who resonate with your brand. Okay, because you've put some thought around it, and you know what you represent, and you know the problems you solve, you understand your target audience, and so you can really dial in on the questions that they're asking about the topics that you want to cover. So with that, this has been Lunch with Jewel. I hope this was helpful information to you. If it was, then definitely share the video and comment below what your favorite brand is. I think that would be an interesting discussion to see what's your favorite brand and why. And I'll talk to you next time on Lunch with Jewel. Bye for now.